everyone, and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat, and it's time once again for more Madden football. In the 49ers' last contest against the 1-4 Patriots, I was worried about the Pats having a breakout game in the next couple of weeks, and the start was here in San Francisco. The Pats took our 49ers the distance and then some as the game ended in overtime with a New England win 16-10. I was really concerned because the Pats defense is really good, and they showed they were in this game shutting down the run and limiting the pass of the 49ers. This week, San Francisco goes on the road to the desert to face their division rivals, the Arizona Cardinals. Although Carson Palmer retired after last season, their starting quarterback Blaine Gabbert has been playing some pretty consistent football and has them in a chase right now for second place in the NFC West with the 49ers. The focus in practice this week was on the defensive line led by Robert Nkemdiche that looks to shut down the running game of the Niners once again. Let's see if the 49ers can move the ball on this tough defensive front and come away with a win as we get set for the 49ers and Cardinals on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Cardinals have won the toss, and David Johnson is back deep in the end zone to receive, comes out, and is tackled inside the 15 by Ross Cockrell. At the 13-yard line, 1st and 10, Gabbert throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Larry Fitzgerald. 2nd and 10. Back to pass again, and Malcolm Smith lays him out in the backfield. And that's Blaine Gabbert getting up and with an injured leg, hobbling to the sideline. And that brings on E.J. Manuel, and he has it picked off, his first throw by Navarro Bowman. Intended for Fitzgerald. Navarro Bowman steps in front of that one and is back inside the 15. So from the 14-yard line, it's 49er ball, and McKinnon goes left side inside the 10-yard line for an 8-yard gain. Now on 3rd and 2, Garoppolo throws, and it's out of bounds to McKinnon in the end zone. That brings on Robbie Gould for a 23-yard field goal, and he boots it right through the middle. And with that kick, it puts the 49ers on top 3-0. David Johnson comes out of the end zone again and doesn't even make it to the 10-yard line. They set up shop at the 8-yard line, 1st and 10. Manuel throws, and it's complete to Michael Crabtree for a big gain out past the 30-yard line to the 34. 2nd and 10. And Manuel is dropped in the backfield. Eric Armstead with the sack on that play. Now 3rd and 12, and E.J. Manuel barely gets rid of that one. But with a 49er 3 and out, the Cardinals have the ball back at the 21, and Manuel goes left side to Moma, and he has 9 yards, almost 10. 2nd and inches, and Johnson up the middle has the first down over the 30-yard line. Now from the 34, Johnson again up the middle and has a 5-yard gain. 3rd down now. Ellington alone in the backfield. Manuel throws, and Fitzgerald does not make the first down. So the punt goes back to the 49ers, and they have it at their own 21-yard line. Garoppolo over the middle, hits Kenny Bell for a first down out to the 40-yard line. Now the pass this time doesn't get away, and Garoppolo is sacked for a 4-yard loss. On 2nd and 14, Garoppolo being chased right, throws complete to Kenny Bell, and he almost has a first down out to midfield. And give us Juszczyk, and he has the first down over the 50-yard line. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 3-0 49ers. And with an injury update, let's take it down to Eurocat Baby.
This has to be a little disheartening for the Cardinal fans, for there is light at the end of the tunnel. It looks like their starting quarterback, Blaine Gabbert, who went out with a strained quad in his right leg, is being worked on by the trainers, and they think that he'll be ready to come back in for the second half. Until he comes back through, it'll be E.J. Manuel trying to lead this team down the field to take a lead into the locker room at the half.
Thank you for that, and that is good to hear because the Cardinals need Blaine Gabbert in the game. Now on 1st and 10 from the 48 of the Cardinals, Garoppolo's back to pass, throws it deep, and it's complete to Kenny Bell down to the 15-yard line. Garoppolo dropped that one in the bucket nicely for a 32-yard gain. Now 1st and 10, and McKinnon is clocked. Oh my goodness, for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now he goes left side, and he's inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. 3rd and 7, out of the shotgun. Garoppolo goes right and has it knocked down. Tramon Williams on the deflection, and that brings on Gold for a 30-yard field goal, and it's up and through. That brings the score to 6-0 in favor of the 49ers. From the 25-yard line, can the Cardinals respond? Manuel is chased out of the pocket and up the hash marks for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2. And he throws complete to Michael Crabtree inside 49er territory at the 49. And Ellington goes left side and breaks a tackle and is inside the 35 for a first down for the Cardinals. 2nd and 9. Manuel is chased out of the pocket again and goes right, and he has a first down, and he's all the way down to the 14-yard line. Red zone visit for the Cardinals, and Johnson takes it ahead to the 7. 3rd and 3. Manuel goes to the end zone, and it's intercepted by Duke Iheanacho, and that one gets tipped by Prince Amukamara, and Duke Iheanacho is on the receiving end of that in the end zone. And that brings us down to the 2-minute warning with your score, 6-0 San Francisco. But the Cardinals are trying to make a score before halftime, and Manuel gives to Ellington, and he's over the 30-yard line. Now for a 3rd down conversion. They are 1 of 5 so far in the game, and Manuel throws incomplete, intended for Crockett Gilmore. Now the 49ers from the 37-yard line. Garoppolo is sacked. That makes it 3rd and 16. And Garoppolo goes back to pass, and it's complete to Ted Scott. First down inside Cardinal territory at the 43. Now on 2nd down, Garoppolo goes long, and it is incomplete, intended for Kenny Bell. 3rd down. Back to pass again, and over the middle to Goodwin, and there is a defensive pass interference call on Josh Bynes, and that gives them a first down at the 28, and Tayshawn Jones doesn't get any room around the left side. 3rd and 10. Garoppolo throws, and it's complete to O'Leary, and in for the touchdown, 49ers. Jimmy G throws that one just outside of the reach of Jonathan Ford, and into the end zone goes Nick O'Leary. And that gives the 49ers a 13-point lead here with 29 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Now on 2nd and 10 from the 25, Manuel trying to make something out of nothing gets nothing. Even a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 11. Back to pass again and barely gets that one away to David Johnson, and he is down and injured, holding his head as he goes off the field. And with 9 seconds left, Garoppolo just takes a knee. Sends it to halftime with your score 13-0, 49ers. Another defensive battle for you so far. Although the 49ers have had some success through the air, the Arizona defense has done just what they wanted to do, and that is shut down the rushing attack of the 49ers. Will this continue in the second half, or will we see some kind of a change? Welcome back to the University of Phoenix Stadium for our second half coverage of our game between the Cardinals and visiting 49ers. The first half saw the injury to Cardinals starting quarterback Blaine Gabbert, and for an update and some thoughts from the coaches, let's go to our reporter on the sideline, Eurocat Baby.
Well, Husker, I asked about whether or not we would see Blaine Gabbert in this second half, and Coach Arians said that he had a pretty significant bruise in his right leg, but he has a very competitive spirit, and we will be seeing him on the field. He also said that although the 49ers do have 13 points on the board, he's not unsatisfied with the play of the defense. He said that most important is the fact that they haven't been able to sustain a real nice drive on offense. He said that with a little better protection, the return of Gabbert, they should be able to get themselves back in this game. Coach Shanahan as well was pleased with the play of his defense, creating a big turnover and a lot of big plays as well. He too is concerned with his offense. Once again, he said the O-line needs to maintain their blocks to get this rushing game going in the second half. What concerns him even more is that Jimmy Garoppolo is only 5 of 16 passing, and if this continues to be a one-dimensional game, there can be an issue if that can't be improved upon.
Thank you for that report, and I have to agree that Jimmy G needs to step up his game. The way the Cardinal defense has been holding the run in check is going to necessitate his having a better second half. Let's find out if he can come alive as we get set for the 49ers and Cards. The Cardinals get set to kick this one away, and Edwards is back deep for the 49ers and standing at his 4-yard line. Goes up the middle and gets only to the 25-yard line. Now on 2nd and 9 with Garoppolo in the shotgun formation. He passes complete to Jordan out past the 30-yard line. And now it's 3rd and 2. And Garoppolo drops back in. Ted Scott can't handle the pass. So they have to kick it back to the Cardinals. They have it at the 15.5-yard line. Gabbert throws complete. John Brown has the first down out to the 29-yard line. Gabbert throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Larry Fitzgerald. Usually pretty sure-handed. And that's a completion to John Brown out to the 35-yard line. Now on 3rd and 3, Gabbert tries to run, and he is taken down in the backfield. So that turns it over to the 49ers, and Garoppolo running right is sacked back behind the 25 for a 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16, and he throws long, and it's intercepted. Picked off by strong safety Rashad Jones. I don't know what Jimmy Garoppolo thought he saw, but he threw into double coverage on that one and had it picked off. And after a couple of 3 and outs, well, it's Cardinals football again at the 22-yard line. Gabbert from the shotgun throws to John Brown for the first down, an 11-yard pickup. In the I formation at the 34, the give. No, it was a play-action pass, and Earl Mitchell gets the sack. 5-yard loss, and Gabbert throws to Gilmore for that completion, but he doesn't get the first down. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with your score still 13-0. From their own 32 out of the shotgun formation, Garoppolo handles the snap and throws complete. Oh! And Nick O'Leary is hit and drops the football. 3rd and 7. And the pass this time goes long and complete to Jordan. He's at a 10-5 end zone. Touchdown 49ers. When Garoppolo sees that one-on-one coverage, even though it's Tyrann Mathieu, he throws it, and this time it was complete to Lester Jordan for the score. A 65-yard connection, and the score is now 20-0. The Cardinals need to put something together from the 17-yard line to give to Ellington. He's up the middle for a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down, Gabbert back to pass. Throws left. It's intercepted by Rashard Robinson, and he's all the way into the end zone for a pick 6. Gabbert obviously didn't even see Rashard Robinson, and it's an easy interception for him. Now it's 27-0, and the Cardinals have a huge hole to climb out of. That completion goes over the middle to Michael Crabtree, but only for a 3-yard gain. 2nd down, and Gabbert is sacked. Duke Iheanacho coming on a safety blitz. 3rd and 11. Gabbert back to pass again and completes it to John Brown out past the 40-yard line for a first down. Johnson up the middle, and he has lots of room, and he's inside the 20, breaking tackles, 10-5, and into the end zone for the score. And the Cardinals finally get on the board. The only problem is it may be a little bit too late for him. Johnson showing some real toughness as he makes the touchdown. And finally, the Cardinals fans have something to cheer about. It's still a 20-point game, however, but that was a 57-yard scamper. And Jaquiski Tart gets the onside kick. And from the 46-yard line, it's now 2nd and 12. Scott goes right side and muscles his way inside the 45. 3rd and 8. Hoyer throws complete to Jeff Janis inside the 35 for a first down. Now the give is to McKinnon, and he has a first down, stiff-arming his way inside the 15-yard line. Now from the 12, McKinnon goes right side, and that one is coming back. That's a holding penalty on George Kittle. And that brings us down to our 2-minute warning with the San Francisco 49ers ahead in a big way. 27-7. Now 3rd and 19, though. Hoyer goes right, throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Bryce Butler and almost intercepted. And that brings on Gold for a 39-yard boot, and he kicks it through. 30-7 is your score now, and the second-string defense is getting a lot of work now. Gabbert throws complete to John Brown, but for a very short pickup, only 2 yards. The Cardinals now in the hurry-up offense, and Gabbert is back to pass again, decides to run, and he gets a first down. Now from the 37. 1st and 10. Gabbert decides to run again, and he gets another first down, diving to the 49-yard line. The Cardinals trying to hurry to the line now, and with an empty backfield, Gabbert goes back to pass, throws, and is off the mark intended for John Brown. 3rd and 9. Back to pass, and it's complete to Victor Cruz, but not for a first down. That brings up 4th and 6, and Gabbert throws, and it's complete. Michael Crabtree gets that one and is out of bounds at the 26-yard line with a fresh set of downs. Gabbert throws again to John Brown, and it's complete inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So it's 1st and goal for the Cardinals. On a quarterback draw, Gabbert goes inside the 5 to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. The 49ers look a little confused, and it's a spiked ball anyway. Now from the shotgun on 3rd and goal, Gabbert runs it in untouched. I think the 49ers were expecting pass on that one, and Gabbert takes it in himself. And they go for 2. So Gabbert back to pass, throws complete. J.J. Nelson is uncovered in the end zone. That makes it 30-15 now. And the onside kick is recovered by Dookie Inacho. And now it's 2nd and 12. And just go out there and kneel the football. And that brings the game to an end, 30-15. And the San Francisco 49ers are victors. Once again, it seems that the defense was on point for this game. Aside from that 57-yard touchdown run by David Johnson, the rushing offense of the Cards was held at bay. Arizona did have a bit of success against the second stringers late in the game, but overall 3 interceptions later, and the 49ers walk away with another win, and more importantly, maintain a second-place status in the NFC West. The offense played some pretty lackluster football today, and if it weren't for a couple of big plays, the defense would have been even a bigger factor. 34 yards on the ground is just not getting the job done. Jimmy Garoppolo had probably his worst performance today as a 49er. 8 of 24 is nothing to write home about, and a second half 3 of 8 made it even worse. It would be nice for his sake to say that receivers were dropping a lot of passes, but that just wasn't the case. He just wasn't in top form today, and it showed. The defense was really the winner today. Navarro Bowman, Rashard Robinson, and Dookie Inacho all had picks today, and each of them had a huge impact on the outcome of the game. Ross Cockrell had a big day as well with 6 tackles and 1 pass deflected. I just wish that he could clean up the catches that he's allowing just a little, and he would be a superstar for the Niners. The defense was harassing the Cardinals quarterbacks as well with 6 sacks, 2 on Manuel and 4 on Gabbert. What an outstanding day. Special teams were playing great as well. Robbie Gould was a perfect 3 for 3 on both field goals and extra points, and Marquette King punted 4 times with an average of over 51 yards per boot. I'd say that was a pretty complete defensive and special teams game. The offense needs a little work, but a 30-15 win is quite acceptable. The Seahawks lost today to the Patriots, falling 21-17, So that means there is only a one game separating them from the 49ers in the race for the NFC West. Next on the schedule is a Monday night game in Levi Stadium against the Los Angeles Rams. The 49ers will be looking to have a bit of revenge for that last-second Hail Mary pass loss in their first game this year with the Rams. And coming off a win over the Bills at home, they're looking for a win to turn their season around. Both teams are injury-free, so having some experience under their belts this season, we should have another tight game like in Week 1. Both teams are pretty similar in strength, but for some reason the 49ers hold the number one scoring offense in the league, and maybe that's where the difference is going to be. The offense is going to need to play with a lot more conviction and focus if they're going to come away with a win in this game. Thank you for tuning in to our coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, simply subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. The 49ers look to turn the offense around for this next game against the Rams, and the Rams dearly would love to improve their season. Can Jimmy G pull this one off? Look out for a good one on Monday Night Football. And until I see you in Levi Stadium, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.